12 seasons there, arguably one of the most underrated quarterbacks we've talked about on our show ever since our show started here in 2016. Where do you hope to see Stafford next season, Nate? And how do you feel about it?
I joined the Detroit Lions shortly after he was drafted, so before I get to where he's going to land, let me say Matt Stafford did it right. Regardless of how you may feel about the success of the team over the years that he's been the quarterback, he's never complained. He's never wanted to get traded. He's never asked for a trade. He never complained about the money, even though he made some good money. I see you, Matt. And he also fought through injury after injury. And every injury that you heard of as a fan, Matt Stafford had 5 more. I can promise you that. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. One of the toughest quarterbacks to ever play the game. With all that said, he could go anywhere. Any place that is in desperate need of a quarterback and make that team instantly better. But I feel like San Francisco, the 49ers are a great landing spot for him. I think about Kyle Shanahan briefly playing for the Browns when he was the offensive coordinator, knowing what he likes from a quarterback, a guy that can deliver the ball in any kind of system from West Coast to an open scheme, a guy that's tough, that can deliver a ball, stand in that pocket, take a shot, and make a throw that, let's call it what it is, Jimmy Garoppolo sometimes can't make. So I know there's some moving pieces that you got to deal with. There's money issues, there's trades, but I would like to see Matt Stafford in a system where he can drop back, sling it, every single down if he needs to, because that's one of his skill sets. And he's always going to go down as one of the best passers I've ever played with.
And that Sunshine, Kittle, and all those weapons. I like it, too. If I'm looking at it from their perspective, and when we show the post from his wife, and I know they have kids, and they've lived, I try to think about it in terms of family and lifestyle. Doesn't need money, all right? I would want to go somewhere where he doesn't have to worry about all the things he had to worry about in Detroit. I want to go somewhere where I don't have to worry about a new head coach. I don't have to worry about a new GM, a new coordinator every year. There's no, Jim Bob Cooter, and none of it. It's stability and it's championships over and over, which is why I would want him to go to New England. You know what time it is, and it's like if New England wants to recruit him, it's almost like a college thing. Come in and look at all those championship banners we have. Do you have those in Detroit? You guys can't even win a wild card game. That's the man right there. And if you honestly think that Bill Belichick is going to sit back this offseason after watching what Brady and Gronk have done and, let's do a slow rebuild, let's have a young rookie quarterback. No, I think he's making a massive splash this offseason. Maybe it's Stafford, maybe it's another huge name. Look, he made a massive splash last season and had Cam Newton come in. It didn't work out. I think the Matt Stafford talent in the new Bill Belichick era, post-Brady, is scintillating for us, for Stafford. You know what it's going to get. It's going to be Belichick. It's going to be McDaniels. It's going to be crap. It is a factory there. It's not changing like it does every 5 seconds in Detroit. That's where I want him to go.
Give me Indy, and I think that's the one that a lot of people are connecting him to. And the reason I say that is I'm looking at the Colts roster the last couple of years, and it's, hey, they're a quarterback away. And they brought in Rivers for the one-year solution. And then I take it to the flip side. Matthew Stafford, he was surrounded by talent, right? But you always looked at it like, well, they've got themselves the piece at quarterback, but they're just not doing it around them. How about complimenting them with a running game? When's the last time Detroit had a running game that was viable? You go to Indy, you got yourself a great offensive line, you've got yourself a terrific defense, you got a running game, all of a sudden you look up and go, wait a minute, I don't have to do everything. I think it's a perfect match between the sides. I think it could really do some damage. I might even pick them to do some damage in the MFC, the Mahomes Football Conference, if he goes there.
Yeah, I missed that story on the check down about the MFC.
Yeah, it's big. They just published it right now.
There's I need a hoodie.
Rap sheet was confirming the sources, but we can get you a hoodie.
Kansas City could be the KFC. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out.
I'm into it. Extra crispy.
Oh, a Sean O'Hara joke right here on GMFB.